Attorney Jonathan Elson, reminding you that if you've been injured in an auto accident, it's important to have somebody on your side. When you need a lawyer,
then you need Nelson.
Moments after Donald Trump pleaded not guilty to federal charges that he hoarded classified documents and then conspired to obstruct an investigation about it, the Republicans in Congress had his back. Speaker Kevin McCarthy dashed off a fundraising email decrying the witch hunt against the former president and urging donors to sign up and stand with Trump. Senate Republican leader Mitch McConnell steered clear of criticizing the former president, refusing to engage in questions about the unprecedented indictment. And at the public meeting in the Capitol basement, Representative Marjorie Taylor Greene compared the case against Trump to the federal prosecution of people at the January 6, 2021 insurrection, suggesting in both instances it was the Justice Department, not the defendants, under scrutiny. The mounting legal jeopardy Trump finds himself in has quickly become a political rallying cry for the Republicans, many of whom acknowledged they had not fully read the 49-page federal indictment, but stood by the indicted former president, adopting his grievances against the federal justice system as their own. Despite 2 impeachment trials, New York state charges of hush money payments to porn star, a pair of probes into Trump's efforts to undo the 2020 election, and now the federal case over his classified documents, Trump has shown an ability to not just withstand legal scrutiny, but to thrive off of it. As Trump's defenders in Congress see it, he will rise politically, precisely because of all the investigations against him. Republicans in Congress are reframing the historic indictment of a former president as an unfair political persecution. Republicans also see the federal case against Trump as a winning political strategy to motivate aggrieved voters to the polls in 2024 elections, when the House and 1/3 of the Senate will be up for another term alongside the presidential nominees. In a 37-count indictment, prosecutors alleged Trump knowingly stored highly sensitive national security documents at his Mar-a-Lago home in Florida, and then schemed to provide false information to investigators who tried to retrieve the government papers. He could face a potentially lengthy prison sentence if convicted. Across the Capitol at his weekly press conference, McConnell, the Republican leader of the Senate, declined to use his position to take sides. Questioned about Trump's indictment, he said, "I'm not going to start commenting on the various candidates we have for president."